Hola mis Wallis. ¿Cómo están? Este es un nuevo video de Wallet English generado con tecnología de inteligencia artificial y tecnología convencional pensado en ti. ¡Qué emocionante! Espero que lo disfrutes, que aprendas y que ganes mucho. No olvides darle un me gusta a nuestro video, compartir y suscribirte a nuestro canal.
Aprende inglés con historias o lecciones generadas tanto por nuestro equipo como con inteligencia artificial del ChatGPT y otros servidores de inteligencia artificial, pero siempre inspiradas en ideas de Wallet English. Aprende en 3 pasos. En el primer paso, ve el video sin subtítulos para entrenar tu oído, es el input del idioma al natural. En el segundo paso, ve el video activando los subtítulos, pon pausa cuantas veces sea necesario, toma notas del vocabulario y presta atención a la pronunciación, repite las palabras, practica. Esto se llama aprendizaje activo. En el tercer paso, vuelve a ver y escuchar el video sin subtítulos. Si es necesario, repite el paso 2. Notarás lo que has aprendido significativamente.
"200 Business English Words for Trading with China, a Practical Guide." Part 10. For your convenience, the following words are arranged in alphabetical order. Remember to listen carefully. Pause as many times as necessary. Take notes. Activate subtitles when necessary. Repeat as much as possible. Enjoy learning with Wallet English educational materials. 181. Trade facilitation, the simplification, harmonization, and modernization of trade procedures and processes, such as customs clearance, documentation, transit, inspection, and fees, to reduce trade costs and enhance efficiency. For example, China has implemented various trade facilitation measures to improve its business environment and comply with the WTO Trade Facilitation Agreement. 182. Trade in Value Added, TiVA, a statistical method that measures the value added by each country or region in the production of goods and services that are consumed worldwide, taking into account the complex interactions of global value chains. For example, TiVA can provide a more accurate picture of the trade flows and interdependencies between countries and regions than conventional trade statistics based on gross values. 183. Trade integration, the process of increasing economic interdependence and cooperation among countries or regions through trade agreements, regional blocs, or common markets. For example, China is an integral part of the global trade system and has participated in various forms of trade integration with its neighbors and partners. 184. Trade liberalization, the removal or reduction of trade barriers to promote free and fair trade among countries or regions. For example, China has pursued trade liberalization since its economic reforms and its accession to the WTO. 185. Trade secret, a type of intellectual property that grants the owner the right to keep confidential information that gives them a competitive edge in the market. For example, a trade secret can protect a formula, recipe, method, technique, or process that is valuable, secret, and not easily discoverable. 186. Trade statistics, numerical data that measure and describe various aspects of trade, such as volume, value, composition, direction, and trends. For example, trade statistics can help policymakers and businesses understand the patterns and dynamics of trade between countries and regions. 187. Trade surplus, the amount by which the value of a country's exports exceeds the cost of its imports. For example, China has a trade surplus with the U.S., meaning it sells more to the U.S. than it buys from the U.S. 188. Trade or trading. It is the common way to refer to the commercial activities of export or import between two or more countries. For example, John has a trading company located in Yiwu, China, and he specializes in exporting Chinese products to the EU, the US, and South America. 189. Trademark. A type of intellectual property that grants the owner the exclusive right to use a name, logo, design, or symbol that identifies and distinguishes a product or service from others. For example, a trademark can protect a brand name, slogan, or logo that is distinctive and recognizable. 190. Triple bottom line, TBL. A concept that suggests that a firm should measure and report its performance in terms of economic, social, and environmental outcomes. For example, triple bottom line can be represented by 3 petaseconds: profit, people, and planet. 191. Value chain. A set of activities that a firm performs to create value for its customers by transforming inputs into outputs. For example, the value chain of an iPhone includes design, research and development, procurement, production, marketing, distribution, and after-sales service. 192. Value-added tax, VAT. A type of tax that is levied on the value added at each stage of production and distribution of goods or services in China. It is collected by the tax authorities from the sellers and passed on to the buyers. The standard VAT rate is 13% for most goods and some services, while reduced rates of 9% or 6% apply to certain goods and services. For example, you need to pay VAT for your imports or exports of goods or services in China. 193. Vertical integration. A strategy of acquiring or controlling different stages of the production or distribution process of a product or service. For example, vertical integration can be classified into 2 types: backward integration, which involves acquiring or controlling the suppliers of inputs, or forward integration, which involves acquiring or controlling the distributors of outputs. 194. WeChat Mini Program. A type of application that can be accessed within WeChat without having to download or install it separately. It offers various functions and services, such as e-commerce, games, education, travel, and entertainment. It can be developed by individual developers or businesses using the WeChat Mini Program platform. For example, you can use WeChat Mini Programs to provide your products or services to WeChat users in a convenient and user-friendly way. 195. WeChat Pay. A mobile payment service that allows WeChat users to pay for goods or services online or offline using their WeChat wallet. It supports various payment methods, such as QR code scanning, face recognition, fingerprint recognition, and mini program payment. It is one of the most popular online payment methods in China. For example, you can use WeChat Pay to pay for your purchases on Chinese e-commerce platforms or accept payments from Chinese consumers. 196. WeChat, the most popular social media platform in China, owned by Tencent. It offers a wide range of functions and services, including messaging, voice and video calls, social networking, mini programs, payments, e-commerce, gaming, and entertainment. It has over 1.2 billion monthly active users as of 2020. For example, you can use WeChat to communicate with your Chinese contacts, access various online services, or sell your products or services to Chinese consumers. 197. Weixin. It is the official name of WeChat in China. In fact, the word WeChat was completely replaced within the Chinese market, even in the English versions. For example, Weixin can be used by its users within China both in its English and Chinese versions. However, many options or mini programs are exclusively provided in Chinese. 198. Wholly Foreign-Owned Enterprise, WFOE. A type of business entity that allows foreign investors to have 100% ownership and control of a business in China, without having to partner with a Chinese entity. It can engage in various activities, such as manufacturing, trading, consulting, and service provision. For example, You can set up a WFOE in China to operate your own e-commerce platform or website in China. 199. World Trade Organization, WTO, an international organization that regulates trade and settles disputes among its member countries. For example, China joined the WTO in 2001 and has since become one of its largest trading partners. 200. Xiaohongshu, a social media and e-commerce platform that focuses on lifestyle content and products. It allows users to share their experiences, reviews, and recommendations on topics such as beauty, fashion, travel, and food. It also allows users to buy products from domestic and overseas brands or businesses through its cross-border e-commerce function. For example, you can use Xiaohongshu to discover new products or trends, connect with other users who share your interests, or sell your products to Chinese consumers. This is the end of this video series about 200 business English words for trading with China, a practical guide. If you find it useful, please subscribe, give us a like, and share. Thanks for watching Wallet English educational videos.